work out for John Lennon? How'd that work out for John Lennon, huh? Give peace a chance. Ask the vermin in Berkeley if they believe in peace. Ask the police in Berkeley why they didn't arrest anyone who committed violence. Ask the rest of the police in the United States of America why they can't arrest perpetrators in America who commit violence against innocent civilians. As long as the perpetrators are liberals or communists, they don't seem to have any consequences, do they? That's not my idea of justice. Welcome to the Savage Nation. I know the only thing that any of you want to hear about today, and I don't blame you, are the news reports. But it is open season on Trump supporters, so I have a few questions for you. My lawyer will be here in about 15 minutes. He can say things I cannot say for obvious reasons. He's going to tell you what actual eyewitnesses saw. I'm going to ask you, the listeners, a few questions. You're not on trial, but you're here to give testimony. Where did you read about this incident? Who was most unfair in the reportage of this incident? Have any conservative talk show hosts talked about it? I know the great Rush Limbaugh hasn't gotten around to it. You know, when Rush had his incident a number of years ago with the Viagra and the pills at the airport, I went on the air and defended him. I wonder why he hasn't said one word about this. So there's another big story. Trump is proposing cutting all funding for PBS, NPR, and the NEA. I 100% support it. I did so just the other day. Well, they're going crazy. They're going crazy. No, you can't cut NPR. Da, 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 da. All the communist news and then more. Open season on Trump supporters. Restaurant melee. What melee? I had a dinner with my dog. I walk out and some unknown guy follows me out. What are you talking about? I never saw this guy before. Never had a word with him. There's no melee. Oh, I'm sorry I didn't get stabbed. I'll try better next time.
Exactly. If you'd fallen on the street, cut open your head.
I'm sorry I didn't. Well, I'm not from Brooklyn. I didn't fake an injury. I'm going to ask for justice on air, and I'll say one last thing on this issue before you go, Dan, and I go, which is this. You asked me at the beginning of the show if this violent assailant had apologized to me after assaulting me and hitting the Good Samaritan. Would I have accepted the apology? My answer is this. I will consider it, but I want the apology first. Does that work, Dan?
It works because it forces him to really confront what he did. It's not a business transaction. It's a moral transaction, which is where you're coming from, and it's the right place to be.
I'll bet many of you are shocked to find out how old I really am, because I don't sound my age, do I? Because I'm not my age. I'm an eternal man. I'm like Zorba the Greek. A man like me should live 1,000 years. I'll be right back.